Come on, come outside. Let's see who's here. Let's do the live chat. All messages, subscribers only. It is Monday, and I'm going to try to go live every day this week. I know I said 4 times a week, but I'm really motivated with this vertical live, this vertical live boot camp. This may be a bad time to go live. Hello, welcome to the live, and just waiting on more people to join. I've gathered so many topics that I need to get organized and write them down so that I can do this every single day. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me from my other page. Make sure you subscribe. I think you are subscribed if you can comment. Share, please. Where are you from? Tell me where you're from. Tell me a little bit about yourself as we wait on people to join. Right now, my life is so hectic, and I'm really enjoying this vertical live boot camp that I joined because it is forcing me to do this, and I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy going live. I enjoy having to watch what I say. I enjoy not having to edit a whole video just for, you know, 40 people to watch it. I'm getting way more interaction doing the lives than my long form videos. Although I enjoy the long form videos because the long form, I'm doing them, like on location. So that is pretty cool. Like the live, subscribe, comment, tell me where you're from. Are you getting off work? Did you work today? It's Monday. Vent to me. Tell me what you want to vent about right now. Who pissed you off today? I live in London, currently studying in Cambridge. Wow, I heard that it's the hottest that it's ever been in London right now. And it's always pretty cool and damp and miserable. So, are you enjoying the change? Whoa, I thought my tripod was going to fall. It's a little windy, so I am a little bit concerned about the shit. I'm a little bit concerned about the safety of my tripod right now. Drink of the hour is water. I can feel my iron getting a little low right now. Hey, Anna. Hi. Happy to see your name here. Hi, Nick Swagger. You gave good feedback the other day. I appreciate you. Anna, but no, for real. So I'm in this vertical live boot camp. So I've been going live a lot more. And I found out that I actually enjoy it. I enjoy having to not edit my videos for a while, at least for the next 8 weeks. So the only thing is they kick me out more now since I'm doing these. They kick me out more. And I don't know what that's about. So we meet every Tuesday. YouTube has a whole group of people doing this vertical live boot camp. I was chosen. I'm extremely humble and thankful for that. But I had to ask them, why am I just now getting kicked out of lives? That's crazy. Definitely love the change. I love that you are enjoying doing lives because I love watching them. Sometimes I say some really unhinged things. So uh, the only drawback to the lives is watching what I say. So I can speak freely on YouTube Live. Make sure you like the live, you guys. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me how was your Monday at work. Comment, like the live, share it. But yeah, I need to do these more. And I'm realizing that I do know how to cut off and not say anything incriminating. That's what I was afraid of. Like, I know that I could speak as freely as I want to, unlike the other apps. And I am monetized here. So if you would like to get a membership or send a super, please do so. I need to start doing YouTube lives. I love this. They're pretty cool, man. And I got invited to the vertical boot camp. And I was doing lives before, just not as often as I'm doing them now. Right now, the goal is 4 times a week, minimum. But I can honestly walk here, sit down, and do this for 30 minutes every day. My topics for the week were mental fortitude. Is will people ever get tired of talking about dating on social media? Because I'm exhausted from it. I think I'm gonna do a whole live talking about that, either tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. Like, I am just going to make that the title of the live. Are people, why y'all not tired of complaining about dating? 'Cause I thought y'all would be tired of it by mid 2026, and you're not. And I'm a bit of a hater. I'm a hater because I'm making all this positive content, traveling, etc., and it don't get shared. But all of my friends share all this dating shit to me all the time, and I be like, bruh, stop. So that's gonna be a topic. And then an ongoing topic for the whole vertical live is how to help people start a workout routine. I don't know how to help people start. Hindi language. Speaking to, I'm assuming that you speak a different language. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you so much. How is everyone's Monday? How was work today? Every time I make sure you like the live, subscribe. I hate how it kicks me out though, and it gets rid of my viewers. That kind of sucks about this whole process. And it seems like they kick people out right as I get quite a few people, and I got to start over in the same session. But it picks back up. Another thing I have to get used to is repeating myself. I hate repeating myself. I hate repeating myself. But that's what YouTube and the podcast is all about, because it's not necessarily you repeating yourself because someone wasn't listening. It is because someone new just found you. And you know what? I appreciate that. And I don't, with that being said, I don't mind repeating myself. I appreciate someone new finding me. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I'll start over with you. Are you Puerto Rican? No. You know what's so funny about people guessing my nationality is I have so many hater friends that think that I be lying about that. They be thinking that I'm lying about people not knowing my age and people not knowing my um nationality. And so that is why I abruptly answer those questions. It's not that I'm being rude. It's just that I'm surrounded by a bunch of rude people that be thinking that I'm lying. I want to start working out. I've lost almost 30 pounds this year and I need to tighten it up. Yeah, when you lose weight abruptly, you get the loose skin, and there's nothing wrong with that, especially after having kids. Like, that's our number one goal, is to go back to before, but it'll never be what it was before. And I think accepting that is the worst part of postpartum. And you have to redefine how you were before, essentially. I actually think that's beautiful. I think that's absolutely wonderful. And working out is definitely essential in that redefinition. You have got to work out. And if you feel like you have to tighten up, it's going to include weights. Like, you could do Pilates, that's fine, but heavy weights is going to be the best thing for you. I would start off with Pilates just to get into a routine. You could totally pass for one of us. I was about to send my messages in Spanish. I mean, you can, I appreciate you messaging, but I'm not going to understand all of it. I know a little bit of Spanish. Nope, I am African American. You know, the beauty of traveling also is when you're stuck in one place like Atlanta or just any of the black cities in America, you just kind of get caught up in it just being one type of black person, right? And possibly two, like African American or African. Those are the two black people. But when you go to places like Cuba, DR, Puerto Rico, I mean, Cuba especially, the Cubans that I saw was so rich and dark skin and nappy ass hair like mine that seeing that for the first time shocked me. I'm talking about people that look like me that don't speak English at all, that only speak Spanish. And that is something that people where I'm from just don't get to experience. Like, all we experience is black people like us. Drink of the hour is water. Your color is amazing. Caramel coated deliciousness. Thank you. You are so right. It is so hard though. You also, it's, this is the thing, man. Maybe it is hard and maybe I've just gotten used to it, but you just got to start. You have to decide today, this is what I'm going to do. That's it. That's it. Period on the end of that sentence. We make things harder than it has to be. For instance, water. I had to decide, and it took years for me to decide this, okay? This isn't something that I just decided to do overnight. It took years to decide this. This is how I know it's as easy as making a decision. But I would drink soda every single day. And then I would wonder, why am I not losing my belly fat? I would drink soda every single day. I would go to McDonald's. I would get sweet tea when I got a quarter pounder with cheese meal from McDonald's. And I could go in, I could keep telling you what my decisions were in the past. But I eventually said, I'm gonna get a water with my quarter pounder with cheese meal. Or then sometimes I want a Sprite or a Coke, right? But I dropped the sweet tea. Eventually that turned into all water. I don't even need a drink with it. I realized the most important part of my meal from McDonald's was the quarter pounder with cheese, right? And eventually that turned into, I'm not even going to McDonald's. So the decision that I made was, I want to look good in a crop top, right? Also, I don't want to have many health issues. Like, that's the decision that I made. Hi, thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Comment, tell me how your day went. Tell me how your Monday blues are going. But yeah, I made a decision and I said, I want to look good in a crop top. I'm tired of wearing a sweater to cover up my pooch. Now, that turned into wearing a sweater to cover up my ass from all the perverts that I worked with. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But some stuff you just can't control, right? It don't matter what the decision you make. Some stuff you can't control, but what you can control, you should try to control it, which is your weight, right? And so the decision was, I want to look good, and I had to make small changes to get to that point. And so now I can eat McDonald's. I choose not to, but when I do, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot more. It's not something that I do all the time. If I get Wendy's, it's rare. I just try not to eat fast food at all. But there was a point in my life where that's all I did. And then slowly you'll see things change where your grocery list has changed. For instance, I don't even buy Oreos at all. I love Oreos. I cannot have Oreos in my house. Cannot, will not, won't do it. If I buy chips, I buy one bag of chips for everybody in the house. When it's gone, it's gone. But there was a time where I bought Doritos, Ruffles, Cheetos, all in one grocery trip. I get the double quarter pounder. Don't eat the bread, just meat, cheese, onion, and mustard. That's a meatloaf. You might as well just get you a meatloaf. Just go to a soul food spot and get you a meatloaf. Throw some mustard on that bitch. American food is made in factories. Europe has fresh organic food. A series of small changes can lead to big results. Yes. I was once 310 pounds. I did Atkins for a year. I lost 120 pounds. Good for you. And the thing about stuff like Atkins is, see, I don't mind fad diets, okay? So this is why I want to figure out how to fine tune advice to give to people on how to get started, right? Because I actually don't mind like the South Beach diet, and they were doing one time everyone was doing the all carb, or the all, I don't fucking know what it was. Keto. Keto is actually pretty fucking amazing. My life pretty much is a keto diet. Like, if I can just eat a protein and a veggie, I'm okay. And if I go overseas and I don't see nothing I like on the menu, I can just get a protein and just be okay with that. What's up, friend? I had to slide back through. How's the queen evening going? I'm sorry I'm reading slow. I guess it's hot and my screen went like gray on me, so I can hardly see. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing, you guys. There's a scripture in there. I don't want to read all that. I'm sorry. John 3:16. I think that's for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Is that what you wrote? I grew up in the church, so I know a lot of Bible verses by heart. My son loves the thin Oreo. It takes so much strength to not eat them. Listen, listen. You can't buy it. Like I said, you're going to get to a point once you make that decision where you're going to have to say, I can't buy these things because my kid actually doesn't need Oreos. He's only introduced to them because I introduced him to him, and now he has a fit when I don't give him Oreos. So now I got to buy Oreos. No, you don't. Just deal with the crying. He's a little baby. He'll get over it. But I promise you, once you make the decision, all your excuses are going to go out the window eventually. And that's the first step because suffering through thin Oreos being in the house when you're trying to lose weight, just don't buy them for like 3 months. Go on like a 3 month strike. And in that 3 months, go hard. Thanks for the gift. You need some moderators bad. The thing about this, I never want to take this too serious until I get to a point where I have a staff that can help me. I do have friends that be available to help. I had a moderator when I was doing the TikTok lives, and you just got to catch people when you're. It's already hard enough for me to do it, basically. So I'm just gonna have to suffer through all the bad stuff until I get to a point where I can hire people, and I'm okay with that. I really don't care if people comment crazy stuff. I don't have any feelings anymore. I just appreciate the comments, and if it's too bad, I'll just block them. And I have gotten some interesting comments. I actually got a comment on a TikTok video I made a few days ago referring to something sexual in nature when I wasn't talking about anything sexual in nature. And there's no way I can catch all that. Like I have a life too. Like I get on social media, I post my content, I go about my day, I check, I go on about my day. And so I've just learned that I'm gonna get a lot of that. So it is what it is. As long as it's not too bad. My parents never let us eat candy, chips, soda growing up. A vast majority of my food we harvested in the spring. Potatoes, corn, that's good. You're gonna live a long life eating like that. Hey Ma, right now sodas are my downfall. I don't buy them, so I won't drink them. That's what I just said. Once you stop buying that shit, you stop it's like magic. And I've gotten to a point in my discipline where I can buy Coca-Cola. I can. And I won't drink a whole can. So I'll buy the cans. I won't drink the whole can unless I'm hungover. If I'm hungover, I might drink two. And I still don't buy them every grocery trip. I literally get soda just as like a palate cleanser now. But there was a point where, yeah, like where I was a little bit, um, on the other side of my fitness journey where I had to have soda. I had to have fast food. I had to have soda. Mod me up. I'll get rid of the trolls for you. I got you. I don't play any games. All right, let me do some research on it. Let me do a little bit of research. I'm new to YouTube and everything. If I do stuff like that, I'll have like three different moderators that I know are on different sides of the week of each other. I didn't have my first soda until I was in high school. My parents were so strict about that shit. If I did it again, like if I had more kids, no snacks. because they're just not necessary, man. And from what I've learned, like sugar feeds cancer. So mm, I don't know, man. I don't know. Make sure you like the live, subscribe, comment, because once you start eating like that, because a lot of us were raised like that, right? That's something I tell women all the time that come to me, and they're like, "Man, I just have a bad relationship with food. I just," and I'm like, "Listen, don't be hard on yourself because we weren't raised eating like that. We were raised eating some bullshit. I was raised eating McDonald's, ramen noodles, bologna sandwiches. So I still want those things. So you can't be hard on yourself and you can't completely take that out of your life. But you do have to take something away if you want something from your body to go away, right? You do have to fast from certain things. So that is why I'm a firm believer of fasting and just going without for just a little bit. So going without, I don't know if I could go like a month or two without sugar at all, though. I know girls that are doing that. I think that's a bit dramatic, but I do see the health benefits from that. What did you look like before your fitness journey? Man, I look pretty much the same except I'm toned. I've always had a small waist. I'm just a little bit more toned now. And I'm constantly chasing a more toned body. And if I completely changed my diet, I would get toned. Like if I did you know, the fad diet, everything, then I would definitely get back or get to a more toned body. My biggest piece of advice also would be love where you are right now. A lot of women be like, "Oh my God, I'm so fat. Oh my God, I hate how I look. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." Meanwhile, your kid is getting older and older. Mommy, I want some attention. Mommy, give me a hug. Mommy, love me. Like, no, love where you are. Give those kids a hug. Enjoy where you are. Enjoy your life right now and just make small changes. You're going to get to where you need to get. But don't overly obsess over being unhappy where you are because, so I got some great advice. And and I want to know where to start. So I'm going to keep talking about this with people because I want to make videos about it. I want to make shorts. I want to get the information out there and I want to motivate people to do these things that I just talked about. Thanks for joining, Jeremy. I cut lemons and boil them, then drink that for 24 hours, 2 times a month. And it helps me. Any type of fast, do it. Do it. If it's a religious fast, if it's an aesthetic fast, hopefully you're doing all of your fasts for some positive reason, whether it's your religion or whether it's a spiritual thing. Some Twice a year I do no liquor for a month. Like I do a dry January, a dry August, July, something like that. And that is totally spiritual because the reason why I do that, the reason why I do a dry month twice a year, no liquor, is because when you go to a bar, why are people at the bar? They just lost their job. They just caught their man cheating. They just seen they girl texting their homeboy, hey handsome. Now they needed a drink. They came to the bar with all of that negative energy. And you're at the bar absorbing that negative energy. And so it is a spiritual cleanse for me to just get away from that for a second. If you notice, even your friends, if they want to come over and drink, it's because they got some bad news. Mm-mm. No, no, ma'am. Keep that bad news at your house. For the next 30 days, I'm gonna need you to keep that bad news at your house. And that's just what I do for me. Hey, Tokyo. I, all right, Tokyo doesn't like that we have company, so let me go put her up. Come on, Tokes. Come on, girl. Hey. So we're gonna get ready to end the live. I have to continue to train my dog to not bark at my neighbors because that's not nice. I think I'm caught up on the comments. Thank you guys. I am doing this for 7 more weeks. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. So this may be a little vibe. Gonna figure out a schedule, minimum of 4 times a week for now, maybe more, depending on what I can fit in. And go watch my long form videos. Watch the long form videos and comment on them. Tell me which one is your favorite. Tell me which city was your favorite. Tell me what you like about them. I keep the lives up for 24 hours after they're posted. Unless I slip up and say something wild, then I'm gonna delete it right after I do it. I've been doing a pretty good job with that. So you're getting off live to go talk to that foreign guy, huh? I like that y'all following along with what I'm saying on the lives. I like that. I like that a lot. Um, I need to go train my dog though. She is a little bit concerning. She's regressing in her training. She should not have barked like that. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. Don't delete your lives. Make them members only. Are you a member? Because I got 2 members and I ain't see your name being one of them. That is a good idea though. Thank you. I was setting them to unlisted because I wasn't sure if I was going to leave them up for members or whatever. I have a few members only ideas coming up. But yeah, join the membership. All right. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And I may or may not be back tomorrow with the live. Definitely Wednesday evening. So be on the lookout for that. Same time.